Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are in the kitchen today with the seed starting station behind me because I noticed that there is a slight problem with some of my tomatoes, most of my tomato seedlings. So we have to remedy that before it becomes a real problem. And let me show you what I'm talking about. You can see these seedlings are getting big and looking pretty nice. But the way that I sowed the seeds, there are multiple plants in each cell. And I did this on purpose with the intention of doing exactly what we're going to do today. So we're going to come through and pull out the ones that there are many multiples of and put them each in their own spot, in their own tray. So we're going to do this tray now. And if I have time before I have to pick up my kids from school, I do have a second tray that needs to be done. So I went through all these plants and I made labels for the new ones, for the new trays. And so we'll put one into the new tray and then put the label in it so we don't lose track of what's what, because at this point they all look exactly the same. Alright, I'm going to show you and explain my process real quickly, and then I will put you in speed up mode so we can get all of these done because there's a lot of them. So what I'm going to do is, with my chopstick, I'm going to go down in underneath the plant, try to loosen up the root ball and not disturb the whole square, but get that plant out with its root ball. And this one is actually 2, and that's totally fine. I'm going to leave it because the smaller one can be separated later. And then I'm going to loosen up the soil in the middle of this one and stick those roots down. And since they are tomatoes, I'm going to stick them as deep as I can. And they will love it. They will do very well that way. And then I'll pack the soil in around them like that. And find the correct label. This was Amish paste. And stick the label in. I'm going to do one more and I'll show you why I do them deeply. With a tomato plant, when you plant it deeply, it will grow roots along the stem. So I'm putting them in there as deeply as I can, so that it can get a stronger root system. I'm also making sure to push the roots that are there all the way to the bottom because I bottom water. So I'm going to make sure they get the water from the bottom of the tray. So even if the top of my soil looks dry, they're getting water at the bottom. And that was another Amish paste. There's this whole row is Amish paste. So there's that. Alright, so I will put you in speedy mode and get this tray done. is what we are left with after all that work. This was the original tray, and you can see some spots still have 2 plants in there. But it's a lot better than it was before. And then some of the ones I transplanted also have 2 plants. This is just the first transplanting for these tomatoes. Their ultimate home will be red solo cups, where they can have really good deep roots and be ready for transplant or sell. And now I need to go get my children from school, so I will come back and we can do the other tray when I'm back. Okay, I am home, and so are the children. I'm going to get started on making labels to sort these ones out. And then we will separate them into their own trays as well. Just a close-up of the chaos that is the before. All right, there we have it. 2 trays turned into 6 trays of tomato plants. That is a good day's work. Thanks for coming along today, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.